Hello, people in my Android. Welcome back to another episode of Buddies with Knowledge brought to you by me, Rita. First and foremost, before we start on the topic of today, guys, I want to thank you for subscribing. We are currently, sorry, the Kikuyu in me, we are currently at 30 subscribers, and thank you guys so much for subscribing. Kindly don't forget to share with your friends, with your family, with anyone you think needs this word of knowledge that, I try to educate you guys on. So, yeah, thank you so much for the 30 subscribers. Thank you also so much for the views. My video on Wangari Madai is doing okay. It is currently the most viewed the most viewed video on my real time. So thank you so much. I'm glad you guys know she's an icon as much as I know she's a legendary icon. So today's topic is going to be about the nervous system. I'm sure as you guys have scrolled, on TikTok, there's been a lot of talk about a nervous system, a regulated nervous system, a dysregulated nervous system. Today we are going to be talking about all of this. What is a nervous system? What causes a dysregulated nervous system, and ways we can come back into the calmness of a regulated nervous system. So let's start with what is a nervous system. A nervous system is typically you. You are the nervous system. So it dictates anything that is happening in your body, It is like the command center of your body. So what you feel, what you think, or how you look like is all up to the nervous system, guys. So when you have a dysregulated nervous system, it will show on your body. You will have a lot of acne, always um, inflamed, or maybe always bloated, sometimes nauseous. So those are some of the things that you may experience if you have a dysregulated nervous system. So typically the nervous system commands everything that is going on in your body. That is the nervous system. It carries nerves back and forth between your brain and your spinal cord, and pretty much around your whole body. So if you feel not great, your mind tells your body. So yeah, that is how the nervous system works, and that is what the nervous system is. Um, so now we're kind of like going to get into the causes. What causes, uh, a nervous system, you can be, a regulated nervous system is one that you are calm in whatever you're doing, calm in whatever place you are at. Calmness, there's always calmness within you when you have a regulated nervous system, because your nervous system is calm. Let me educate you guys. Let me shimmy in my 2 cents. When you have, I forgot what I was about to say, but when you have a dysregulated nervous system, there's going to be causes of, the nervous system. Guys, let me just check what I was about to say, because I can't be forgetting like this. I'm trying to learn how to face you guys without the research that I have been doing in the past. So that's what I was trying to do. But a girl can only try. A girl can only try. Um, I was trying to say that your nervous system, when you mainly have a dysregulated nervous system, your body is constantly on a fight or flight mode. So when you have a regulated nervous system, everything you do is going to be, anywhere you go, you're going to be calm. You're not going to feel threatened by other people's accomplishments. You're going to be safe in your own body, because again, the nervous system is you and your body. You're going to be calm and safe in your own body. That is what I was trying to say. So if the nervous system is constantly looking for safety wherever you go, whenever you walk into a new surrounding, the nervous system is looking for safety. So, and if there's safety, the nervous system is going to be calm. But if there's no safety, it immediately shuts down. That that is also the common place of like where people, you want to try something new. Like for example, you want to write a book. You have the ideas, in your head. You have the ideas in your head. You've planned out everything in your head. But when it comes to writing down anything on paper, or, like writing on your laptop, tapping, I'm an old soul. I prefer writing with the pen and paper. But, you know, you feel like you have to do it, but you're never doing it. You're not lazy, you just feel like you don't want to do it. That is the nervous system trying to keep you in a comfortable space. Guys, that is the nervous system trying to tell you, I don't want to risk and then find, impossible results, like negative results at the end. So it is the way of your body trying to protect you from whichever results that may come not writing writing a book. There may be positive results and negative results. So your nervous system, because it is so used to comfortability, it does not want disappointment. So it completely shuts down. And with it shutting down, you think you're lazy, you're not lazy, and you think you're inconsistent, you're not inconsistent. That is a way of the nervous system trying to protect you from future results. You get it will try to like it is your body trying to protect you, your mind trying to protect you. That is the nervous system, because sometimes you feel like you need to do it, but you don't do it because you fear what what if I do it and it does not come out the way I want it to come out? Yes. What if I do it and it does not come out the way I want it to come out? That is what, the nervous system stops you from this disappointment that you're going to like experience. Yeah, yeah. Those are like, that is what I wanted to teach you. And, let's get into the causes of um, a dysregulated nervous system. So we're going to start with, chronic stress, not just stress, a lot of stress. You're carrying a lot of stress that is immediately going to disrupt the normal functioning of the body. So the normal functioning of your nervous system. So some of this, chronic stress may be brought due to relationship conflicts. Maybe you're not faring well with your partner at home, or you're not faring well with maybe your parents. Close relationships may often cause stress. Maybe a lot of financial stress also, because the economic times, especially here in my country, are not okay. So many people may also find themselves stressing a lot. um, Another form of stress, had like work pressure, pressure for you to work hard, pressure for you to constantly perform, pressure for you to, bring money, there's always that pressure. So when you carry all of these stresses, for a long period of time, you are undergoing, a lot of anxiety, a lot of overthinking. So in time, you end up stressed. So, and this happens on a period of like a long time. That is what chronic stress is. It is caused by all those reasons that I have just listed. Other reasons, like you can have a disrupted um what and a disrupted NS, disrupted nervous system, is also heavy use of not heavy use substance abuse can also lead to long-term use of drug abuse can lead to a disrupted nervous system, uh, poor dietary. When you're constantly eating a lot of manufactured food, a lot of junk food, it will eventually mess up with your body, you know, and that is why, you know, when I think this is brought also upon by stress eating, like, you're eating to like remove stress, or you're not eating because you're too stressed. Are you guys getting what I'm saying? So it brings about poor dietary, like your dietary is not okay. And when you're not okay, you are not about to think about whole foods, an anti-inflammatory diet. You're not about to think about all of that when your body does not feel okay. So you end up having a very poor diet. So yeah, substance abuse, poor dietary, relationship conflict. There's also um, uh, there's also trauma. If trauma, yes, brought from accidents. Maybe you experienced an accident earlier on, and maybe you remember it. Trauma, guys. You understand what trauma is. Accidents, uh, maybe child abuse, violence. All these are factors that can lead you into like having um a disrupted nervous system. These are also the symptoms. You know, no, these are what causes. These are what causes the a dysregulated nervous system. These are what causes it. So yeah, that you have poor dietary, tumesema substance abuse, relationship conflicts, financial stress. All of that falls in the category of chronic stress. We also have some, I think this might be medical related. You might be struggling with brain injuries. Maybe you might have you might lack some nutrients in your body. I mainly saw it was vitamin D, vitamin B, and magnesium may lack in your body. So that's why you have a dysregulated nervous system. Lack of sleep. We also have burnout, both physically and emotionally. Physical burnout is when you're doing a lot of hard labor. Emotional burnout, well, is emotional burnout. For example, too much, I think stress will fall under the category of being burnt out by your emotions. Uh, yeah, those are the causes. And then now we have the symptoms, overthinking, high anxiety, sometimes in severe cases causes headaches. All these symptoms are your nervous system trying to tell you you're not okay. So yeah, when you lack sleep, when you don't eat okay, there's going to be diseases. So the symptoms, like your body telling you this is not okay, we need to live a well balanced out life. So yeah, and yeah, those are the main ones. So anxiety, sometimes in severe cases, headache, um, yeah, and overthinking also. It is a symptom, because a lot of people in on TikTok, because I'm a chronic doom scroller. I scroll a lot on TikTok, and this is where I see a lot of people like as if romanticizing overthinking. And it is your body. It is a symptom telling you that you have a dysregulated nervous system. So stop romanticizing overthinking. Also, to anxiety as well. We're not supposed to be romanticizing anxiety. You have headaches, nausea. There's a lot of you're bloated, like your face, your stomach. literally your body will tell you when your nervous system is not doing in is not okay. We've also said there's acne, like on your face, and with acne there's dark spots like mine. And yeah, those are the symptoms that you are struggling with a dysregulated nervous system. So how you treat your nervous system? Guys, I'm not a doctor. This is purely done on my research. I think this was is all based on my research. So I also want to say that because the nervous system is who you are and what you think, what you feel, I also think that how you treat it is entirely based on you as a person, because you might feel, one of the main things that I've seen that heals is, finding a place that is safe for yourself, and finding a place that it necessarily doesn't have to. When you say find a place, many people will think of a house, of a home, but it is also in the little things that make you happy. And I think that can be found in writing on a in a journal, journaling. That can also be found in like coloring something, might also be found in watching a show that you like, finding a place that you feel safe. Yeah, so that is number one way, finding a place in which you are safe. You cannot feel, alerted all the time. Your emotions will be all over the place. And that's why we are saying you need to have a safe space in order to regulate, to heal your nervous system. The other thing, so find a place in which you feel safe. It also could be like in your loved ones. You have amazing friends that you feel safe talking to, and probably your parents, your sisters, literally any place you can feel safe. I, I, I can encourage you to like go to people, talk to them, and if your peaceful place is like writing, go do that. If it is in taking a walk, go take a walk. That's why I'm saying it is entirely based on you as a person. There's so many ways to like regulate your nervous system that I have seen while I was researching on this specific topic, and I just came to the conclusion that it has to be you as a person. Like personalize your own way of regulating your emotions. The other thing is slowing down everything that you do. Like stop rushing, and remember that there is no one chasing you. There can be, people like a lot of times, like people who work especially in 9 to 5 jobs, I feel like they will always be rushing. But it is also good to remember that your nervous system is taking count of everything that is happening, and sooner or later you'll be having a lot of stress, like your body is responding to you and telling you, I don't want this, but you're pushing it because you're doing everything so fast. You're doing everything with a lot of urgency. And honestly, I don't want to sound tone deaf, because, a person working a 9 to 5 has no other choice than to work, because yeah, they just have to work. And I don't want to sound tone deaf in telling them they need to find time for themselves. But I think if you tried a little more, you could actually find time for yourself to like slow down. This can also be found in like how you like in the simplest things that you do. In the morning when you wake up, like set a ritualistic skincare time for yourself and stop doing it hurriedly. Like do it slowly, and do it like as if you're nourishing yourself, you're nourishing your soul and your body, and you're taking it in because you are doing everything that your body needs you to do to feel okay. Like set a ritualistic ritual. not a ritualistic ritual. Set a realistic ritual for yourself. When you wake up in the morning, um, you know, take that green tea, do your skincare. Guys, I know you get what I'm saying. Stop with the urgency, and also how you like do your hair. You shouldn't be like, take your time with yourself, because you're God's child and you should love yourself. So if you love yourself, you stop rushing for the sake of your already overstimulated nervous system. Yeah, take one thing and stick to it. This, I think I will say, consistency will always be better than intensity, because many people think that when, for example, you go to the gym and work out for like 4 hours, you are so productive. But then when you go to the gym, work out for 4 hours plus, I don't even, I don't even think, maybe there are people who work out 4 hours plus, but a lot of people in their mind, like, if I show up today and work out for 4 hours straight, I can miss the gym for like the whole week. I don't think that does anything for you. If you only like take at least 30 minutes and do a light workout every day for 21 days, you will have a need like in trusting yourself, because you have committed in doing, something, and you've stuck to it. So put, little 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 tasks, doing them, sticking to them day by day at the same time of the day. Like, you will have this urgency to trust in yourself, and so the nervous system will clock that and be like, okay, so I can trust her, so wherever she's leading me, we are going to be fine. So the nervous system will have no need for urgency, or no need to like shut down, because you have built trust within yourself, with this routine that you chose, with these little routines that you have chosen to do for 21 days. Mainly people are saying that if you do like them for 21 days, you've already regulated your system. Pick a routine and stick with it for the next 21 days. That is you slowly regulating your system from being comfortable with eating junk food, being comfortable with not working out, being comfortable with literally anything that you're not supposed to be comfortable with. um yeah. So your body is going to trust you initially. The other thing is to let yourself relax. While I was doing this, everyone was saying 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours of sleep. We need 8 hours to like nourish our minds, re-energize our bodies, re-energize our souls, because it is an overstimulating world. Just ask me as a Kenya. Kenya is an overstimulating country. You have the government trying to tax people left, right, center. We have kids burning school unrest. We have you're waking up to a different news here in Kenya every day, every day, every day. So when you let yourself like relax and re-energize, you're also building a self of trust in your body. Sorry guys, I'm talking a lot. You're also building a self of trust within yourself. So you need to rest. You need 8 hours of sleep to re-energize, to like nourish your soul, nourish your body, and also get rid of, under eyes, eye bags. I don't know if mine are gone, but I most definitely not a stranger to eye bags. So, and yet they are brought by not sleeping at all. Like, in the first video that I posted, I confessed that I am a night owl, which is actually not a good habit for your nervous system, because if you're a night owl, you're going to be doing things throughout the night, but then you're also supposed to be working throughout the day. So you have no time in between to rest. So you have to sleep, even if, being a chronic night owl, coming from a chronic night owl, you have to nourish your body and you have to sleep. And the other thing that I saw is breath work and somatic exercises. Breath work is, just waking up, sitting and taking slow breaths as you try to meditate on your day without the noise, without the social media noise. Yes, another thing that was recommended is not taking your phone. You're not picking up your phone. The first thing when you wake up is not, I'm sorry guys, you should not take your phone the first thing after you wake up. You're supposed to practice that breath work. After that, breath work is you sitting down, breathing intentionally, breathing in the morning. You can do some little affirmations. This is also part of a very good morning ritual. Like, you can breathe in the day and breathe out negativity. Guys, affirmations. We talked about affirmations in my confidence video. If you've not checked that out, kindly do that. Yeah, tell yourself the day is going to be okay as you breathe in, and you do not want any negative responses. Like, doing that in the morning, you've already told your body that today is going to be a very peaceful day. Your body has already known that this day has started on a calm note. So it will, so the rest of, you've already set a tone for the rest of your day, guys. We should actually do this. We should actually try all this and come back here after 21 days. Kindly comment if you've tried, guys. Comment, like, write down in the comment, what are you going to write down? Breath work. Write down breath work to let me know that you also reached this far in the video. Comment down breath work, and also comment down breath work so that I know that you're going to be doing this realistic ritual every morning. And yeah, also another thing that I saw people recommending is somatic exercises, like shaking your body first thing when you wake up, like jumping around, like 50 jumps, tapping your body, to get your blood going. And this is being done slowly with no urgency whatsoever. Do everything slowly so as to set the tone for the rest of your day. Because if you rush, then everything throughout the day will be rushing with you. And you will become so overstimulated, start overthinking things, and with that comes anxiety. You start having headaches. So, guys, slow down the pace, right? Right. And yeah, I think that's it. But also remember that regulating the nervous system deeply depends on who you are. You could be struggling with so many different things than other people are struggling with. So don't go anywhere and don't look at all these terms that I'm giving you and be like, I'm going to copy that. It might work for you, it may not work for you, guys. So, but I think these ones can actually work for everyone. I think these ones can work for everyone. I tried to pick out one that is not too personalized to a specific person and can be generalized to everyone. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the 30 subscribers. You guys are amazing. You keep surprising me every day with the subscriptions. Kindly, guys, comment. I will always emphasize on you guys commenting. So please comment and tell me ideas that you would like for me to talk about. Tell me what maybe perhaps I need to correct in terms of language and whatever. Also, yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Write breathwork if you made it to the end of the video in the comments. And yeah, thank you so much. I love you guys. Good night.